can you actually learn fitness from Instagram and TikTok? That's what we're gonna find out today. I do make fitness content myself on Instagram, but it's not particularly Instagrammy, it's more just condensed versions of this. So today we're gonna be looking at some viral TikTok and Instagram clips, seeing if we can actually learn something, or if it's all bullshit. Let's take a look. Interesting, okay. Interesting, so his argument is, I think the argument he's trying to make is that you're gonna be more likely to stick to doing cardio if it's low intensity and easy, which I agree with, right? But to say that sprinting burns less fat than walking slowly on a treadmill is objectively not true. See, losing weight and losing fat is literally a game of calories in, calories out. If you sprint on a treadmill for the same amount of time as you walk on a treadmill, you're gonna be burning more calories sprinting and therefore burning more fat. Also, the amount of calories you burn by walking slowly on a treadmill is absolutely fuck all. You can walk on a treadmill for 45 minutes and you burn like 200 calories. I would always rather manipulate my diet than I would add in unnecessary cardio, especially the amount of walking you're gonna have to do at a slow pace to burn fat. If you wanna use cardio to burn fat, the best way to do that is the Stairmaster. It's quite low impact on your knees. You're not gonna be bouncing up and down on a treadmill like you are running or running on the street. Incorporating the Stairmaster for 15 to 20 minutes can be good. Don't let this guy convince you to fucking walk on a treadmill for 2 hours to burn 500 calories.
I like to fast. Whenever I try to get leaner, I go more carnivore. So I keep like I just eat protein and stuff, but I just have carbs before my workout. So fruits, I work out fast for the rest of the day and have my...
Oh my God, don't do that.
Yeah?
Don't do that. No. After you work out, that's probably the most important time to eat.
Protein?
Yeah. So I would say protein and carbs.
Yeah.
A few hours before your workout. As soon as you finish your workout, a fuckload of protein and carbs, very little fats, and then eat like 4 times a day total, with the other 2 meals being mostly protein, very little fat, very low carbs. That's how you cut. So keep your carbs and protein high around the workout.
Yeah, see, that is very well said. I feel like you can't really go wrong with Mike Israetel's advice. If you're cutting, a very effective way to reduce your calories is to cut out carbs away from your workout. So still have carbs before your workout, still have carbs after your workout, but you don't really need carbs in the other end of the day, right? You need carbs to fuel your workout, and you need carbs to repair your muscle. Those 2 things are gonna happen most around your workout. So yes, he's right. You do need carbs before and you do need carbs after. To fast for the rest of the day after you work out is crazy. Obviously the guy's a great physique. His physique's a lot better than mine. I can't really talk shit. But from a scientific point of view, to go to the gym and abuse your muscles and then not refuel them for, if he's fasting for the rest of the day, that could be like 18 hours he's not refueling them for. At that point, your muscle is in desperate need of nutrients and repair. So you need carbs, you need protein. And Dr. Mike is right, as usual. If you can spread the protein throughout the day, 4 or 5 meals a day, so this is an example of someone who's obviously been training for quite a long time, right? He's got very good muscular development. His arms are looking quite full. His triceps in particular really developed. You can see by the shape of them. But this is a testament to the fact that if you don't bulk, particularly when you start training, if you don't bulk, if you don't eat in excess of the calories you burn, then you can develop musculature, but you'll never actually be that big. That guy there has very developed muscles. I'm sure he's put in a lot of effort. He clearly has great results. But in terms of the initial impression, he looks small. He looks quite small, right? He's not eaten enough calories to actually grow his overall size. Yes, he's got toned muscles. You're far better when you're starting out training, eating quite a large excess of calories to actually put on size, particularly if you have quite a narrow frame like he does. Otherwise, yeah, you're gonna develop muscle, but you're still gonna be small. And in your first 1 to 3 years of training, that's when you pack on all your size, right? It's been proven that after those first 3 years, your muscle growth rate decreases quite substantially. That's why I'm so against people when they first start going to the gym, staying super lean. Because your body, let me quickly explain how calories in and calories out works, right? In order to grow, your body needs to eat more calories than it burns off. What's a good analogy for this? Everyone says you've got to eat big to get big, right? In order to be a bigger, more muscular person, you've got to first eat the calories and protein of that bigger, more muscular person. You're feeding your future self by eating more calories and more protein. If you don't eat in a big enough surplus, yes, the protein you're eating and the calories you're eating will enable you to grow some sort of muscle, but you'll end up with a physique like that where you're actually quite light body weight wise, and your muscles are actually quite small. They look good, sure, but you'll never make that much progress if you don't fuel the fire. You need to chuck wood on the fire for it to burn, right? You need calories to grow. Fucking hell. Can we just pause this for a second? Has anyone else noticed the alarming increase in the amount of just sexual female content on fitness Instagram? It's crazy. Before it used to be like 1 in every 10 posts. Now every other fitness girl is posting extremely provocative content, wearing fucking highlighter colors, trying to get your attention. It's impossible to stay focused on the fitness tips I'm trying to find. Anyway.
'Cause that's just the way life.
See that? For those who don't know, I actually own a gym, right? And I've never seen a machine like that before, but I can take quite a good guess at what it does. That, I believe, is an indoor tire flipping machine. Very rare piece of equipment. I didn't even know it existed. I'm not really sure why you would need one. Basically, it recreates the weight distribution of flipping a tire. At my gym, I might pop up some photos if I have them, we actually have big tires that you can take outside and flip, right? So it's quite a good overall full body workout. Flipping big tires is secretly hard as hell. You don't think so until you try. I've seen a lot of people tear their biceps trying to do it actually, so be safe if you do it. That machine's interesting because the thing with a tire flip, normally, and you can see it's not the case there, is once you flip the tire, it lands and the momentum is killed, right? And then you start again. The hardest part of the movement, obviously at the bottom, it sort of starts with like a deadlift. That machine appears to sort of swing around like a swing set. So if you swing it over once, two things, is it not just gonna carry momentum into the next rep and let you swing it again? Or is it not just gonna carry the momentum and absolutely smash your shins after you've just flipped it? Interesting machine, I kinda wanna try it. My overall impression of fitness Instagram. Too many naked women, I'm not that big of a fan. I can see how people get very distracted. A lot of focus seems to be on getting attention rather than actually providing useful fitness tips. I suppose I did search just fitness in the Reels page, so it's gonna show the most viral clips. I'm sure if I went to some individual influencers, they'd have better tips. But I'd definitely say if you wanna get your fitness advice, best place to do that is on YouTube. You can search for things that's more specific. You can find channels like mine. If you've got some value from this video, you wanna see some more fitness related videos, I don't usually react to things, it's my first time doing it. Feel free to subscribe and I'll make a normal fitness value-based content tomorrow. I'll see you then.